This girl gets hunted by a predator, but instantly enjoys it when. The story follows a young Comanche girl named Naru, a hunter with a loyal dog named Seri. While practicing with her axe, Naru notices a threat. While pursuing the deer, Naru and her dog struggle to capture it. However, Seri becomes trapped in a bear trap, causing him severe pain. Naru quickly rescues him and applies natural remedies to his tail, including rubbing berries on it. After preparing to return home, Naru investigates a loud noise from the sky and sees a large alien ship flying through the clouds. She then meets her brother, Tabe, the fiercest fighter in the tribe and the best hunter. Naru informs Tabe of her Thunderbird sighting and offers to join him in the upcoming hunt, but Tabe warns her that it is dangerous. Naru returns to her mother and helps her prepare medicine while sharpening her axe. When her mother asks why she wants to hunt, Naru explains that she is as skilled as others and uses her intelligence rather than her physicality. Tabe brings Naru a hunted bird for food, but he is not pleased. A dangerous predator emerges from the ship, displaying advanced weapons such as lasers, thermal vision, and the ability to become invisible. The predator calmly kills a large snake while gathering herbs for medicine in the wilderness. Naru joins the men in the jungle to kill a lion that has captured one of their men, Pui. The men initially refuse to let her join, but when Tabe offers to treat the wounded, they agree. Naru guides them through the jungle using her intelligent brain, and they find Pui in a brutal condition. After a successful rescue mission, Naru saves Pui by providing medications and herbs. However, Tabi insists on hunting the feral lion, instructing the other men to carry him back to camp while he pursues it. Naru is skeptical and asks Tabi to join him, but Tabe declines. Naru suggests placing bait and taking a position on a tree to effectively attack the lion. After a while, she and Paka climb a tree while Tabe places the bait and hides behind some bushes. The plan works, and the lion arrives on the scene, but instead of going after the bait, it lunges towards the duo. At first, the lion kills Paka and slowly starts moving towards Naru. The latter is holding a spear, confident that she can defend herself, but right then she notices the predator. This distracts her momentarily, allowing the lion enough time to strike her and knock her to the ground. Naru wakes up and finds herself back at the village camp. It turns out that her brother saved her from the lion and brought her home. Tabe also arrives with the lion's head. All the villagers are proud of him, so the elders elevate him to the position of war chief. However, Naru remains convinced that there is something else in the forest and wishes to go back. She tells Tabe about it, but the latter dismisses her, stating that she is not prepared to hunt yet. Since no one believes her, Naru decides to take matters into her own hands early the next morning. She, along with her dog, heads to the forest to investigate there. She makes a rope out of wood skins, ties it to her axe, and uses it as a boomerang. With the help of it, she is able to hunt down a rabbit, which she cooks in the forest and eats with Sari. Meanwhile, the predator is watching a wolf which is about to pounce on a small animal. As soon as the wolf catches its prey, the predator attacks and kills it. Invisible 3D slice. On the other hand, Naru continues to move in search of clues about the predator. She arrives at a location where she discovers several dead buffalo with their skins ripped off. Naru is shocked and perplexed as to who could have done this, as buffaloes are regarded as symbols of honor and generosity in their culture. After her investigation is done, she continues her journey until she falls into a swamp. Naru slowly drowns inside, and it appears as if she will suffocate to death. Fortunately, she still has her axe. Boomerang. Using this, she somehow manages to rescue herself. Naru then heads to the nearby river to clean herself up. Meanwhile, Naru discovers a large bear devouring its prey. Normally, even the bravest of villagers would run away from the beast, but Naru has a point to prove. She wants to kill it. Unfortunately, at the last second, her bow breaks, and the bear notices her. Now, with the tables turned, Naru runs for her life and eventually hides beneath a beaver dam. However, the bear, using his incredible sense of smell, tracks her down. It is about to devour her when suddenly the predator arrives at the scene and attacks it. The two beasts then get into a fight, but the bear is eliminated within seconds. Witnessing this, Naru is taken aback, and she immediately swims away to save herself. The predator notices her, but doesn't react. Naru arrives at the shore, where she is approached by Simit from her village. It turns out that after she went missing, Tabe directed his men to look for her. Naru frantically explains to them about what she saw. Predator appears to be watching them from nearby using his advanced technology. He has marked their weapons. Shortly after, the tribe's men hear the predator's roar and notice some movement in the bushes. Scared, they take up their positions, and one of them fires an arrow into the bush, and he slowly moves forward to investigate, only to discover that it is just a rabbit. This cracks up all the men, and they make fun of Naru's fear. 3 lasers point at the man's body, followed followed by metal arrows, killing him instantly. Because of this, the other men start shooting their arrows in random directions, and one of them hits the predator and exposes his real self. Men immediately begin attacking him, but the deadly alien is so powerful that he effortlessly kills the man one after another. During the fight, Naru escapes the area, but the predator kills all the men and pursues her. Naru tries to lose him in the woods, but gets caught in a bear trap. The predator approaches her, but stops when he sees her struggling and in pain, revealing that he does not intend to kill her. After the siblings are taken into the forest and tied up as bait for the invisible alien, Naru assures Tave that the predator does not attack defenseless beings. The predator slowly approaches the men from behind and kills them one by one, making the kills even more sweet. While the massacre continues, Tave finds a horse, while Naru reaches the French hunter's camp to rescue her dog. The translator approaches her with a severed leg, requesting medication and offering to teach her gun skills. Naru provides him medication to decrease his body temperature while studying rifle handling and hearing the predator's terrifying sounds. So Naru immediately hides behind a tree while the translator pretends to be dead. Surprisingly, the predator isn't able to locate the translator because of his low body temperature. This makes Naru realize that he has a weakness after all, but the predator makes up for this rare weakness. With his intelligence, he steps on all the corpses one by one. Most of them do not respond, but when it's the translator's turn, he screams in pain, realizing that the human was only pretending to be dead. The predator kills him in a flash. After this, he spots Sari and aims his laser at it. However, as he is about to shoot, Tave arrives out of nowhere and attacks the predator's head, causing his helmet to fall off. As a result, the laser present in the helmet points and shoots the tree rather than Sari. Seeing this, Naru realizes that the metal arrow is following the laser points rather than the enemy's location. By the time the predator retrieves his helmet, Tave attacks him. The tridesman goes toe-to-toe with him and even manages to land some impressive shots. After becoming invisible, the predator catches Tave off guard and stabs him from behind, murdering him cruelly. Naru watches this unfold right before her eyes, but she doesn't have time to mourn. She flees with her dog immediately. The next morning, she spots one of the surviving French hunters across the river and apprehends him. She severs his leg, preventing him from fleeing, and using him as bait, she then takes the medication, which lowers her body temperature and makes it impossible for the predator to sense her. A while later, the predator arrives as planned and tries to go after the person who set up the bait. As expected, he is unable to locate Naru. Suddenly, she shoots him in the head from behind, takes his helmet, and runs away. She positions the helmet in such a way that the laser can be directed at the predator. Soon he arrives, and Naru jumps onto him and begins tussling. She manages to cut off his hand using his own weapon. Next, she, along with the help of Sari, ties the predator with a rope and drags him to the swamp. As per the plan, he points the metal arrows at Naru, oblivious to the fact that the laser is aimed at himself, and he shoots the metal arrows, end up penetrating his own head, finally killing him. In the last scene, Naru returns to her village with the predator's head, making everyone proud of her, something she has always dreamed of. Click subscribe for more videos like this, and click another video to enjoy another best movie explained in less time. Don't miss out on its shocking and surprising ending.